Just call that a little thin. Certainly would have played in behind yellow and brown.
Can't afford to leave Trump those sort of long pots just from the balk line. I don't think Trump's going to have any inhibitions about beating O'Sullivan if he gets the chance.
4. 5.
He's always considered himself, as have many others, future world #1 and world champion.
He will be relieved that he's on the red because he saw his expression. I think he believes he'd snookered himself. No, I think you're right. He's certainly a player that there are certain players you feel that man has got them in the head a little bit, and they've got a sort of mental barrier to pass. I don't believe that Judd is in that position. I think what he has done, Clive, he struggled at coming up against an underdog in matches when he's, all the expectation is on him. And playing O'Sullivan, of course, it's roles reversed. That might help him.
Yes, Trump hasn't done all that well on the circuit since Christmas, but it could be that he's coming into form just at the right time.
17. Shots up.
But by missing that black, Trump passes the initiative to O'Sullivan. Nothing difficult about it.
Yeah, I was surprised, like you. He missed that one. That little nudge on the blue is the worst thing that could have happened on that shot. He would have been slid past it top side. He could have got anywhere he wanted on the next red. That option is not open to him now. And this is an awkward positional shot. Oh, that's beautifully played. What an area to finish. Great shot.
3.
His disappointment is not where the cue ball is finished, but the red going on top of the black a little. Pretty brave shot there to play on the bottom red. And of course the red by the black doesn't go, so he's played assuming that the black will then pot as well. That is tremendous.
10.
He had a problem there which he's overcome very quickly.
So it is entirely possible that Trump's failed black from point blank range could lose him the frame.
Or maybe not.
17.
He's finding new problems in this break, which I don't think he felt were there. Now he's got one down the end, another recovery shot needed. It's all happening. There's not much that can stop him sometimes.
He seems to accept it very quickly when something's gone wrong. For him, it's the next shot, not the last shot, that's the important one.
The blue is just a little bit thinner than he would have wanted for getting control for the next red. No, I think he played beyond those reds on the one to the left of the black,
21.
so it has to end soon. Well, he's playing the double. Goodness.
22.
I'm guessing that the break ends there. I think for most players it would have played.
Well, I don't know whether there was an element of frustration in that, to play as if it was an exhibition.
24.
It's about the third time he's played on that red in this break. He's usually got the key ball on a very tight bit of string, about 6 inches long, but for this break he's been all over the shop actually. Again, into the blue. You're like one of the old breaks that sound like Perry Manns would have made back in the day. 40 or 50, played about 12 brilliant shots in it. This is quite a remarkable break. He felt like it should have ended a long time ago, but it's still going and he's back in. Almost refuses to accept that this break is going to end anytime soon.
Well, the cross double was a particularly daring shot, brilliantly played.
45.
Well, he's thinking about those two reds. The left-hand one will it's puttable to the left middle. He feels that's the way to go.
46.
Always felt that was the way he was going to go. It's very much available, but he's gone fractionally too far once again.
53.
The next ready pots will be frame ball.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 53.
Played it in that manner so that he didn't leave the other red. So Trump's failed black. Didn't quite cost him the frame. And this doesn't look cuttable either.
No, he has to play safe here, surely. I mean, he could, I guess, play the double if he wanted to the left middle, but I don't think he's going to do that. It's time for a sensible shot. Both reds on the cushion. Make Judd work at the clearance. And of course, if he could win this frame, Judd trump, well, it would really hurt O'Sullivan.
Where's it all going to finish? It finishes with a sitter for O'Sullivan.
And that 53 break of Ronnie O'Sullivan's, his breaks I've ever seen him make of any importance. Didn't win in the frame, but I don't know how he kept it going. Eventually, though, he got his rewards. Yeah, in for a very interesting conclusion to this match.
I think that break did show O'Sullivan's fighting spirit.
5. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5.
Not quite over the line.
It's not so easy to do anything but pot it with the black. Now he needs 2 snookers. If he could get down to pink and black, it'd be 1 to tie, but I don't see him doing that. I think he'll try here to get one of the 2.
8. Judd trump, 8.
Well, that'll certainly do. The answer is to hit it and be done with it.
Foul.
Is he in another
Judd
snooker,
trump
I
4.
suspect here. This is the alarm bells might be ringing for O'Sullivan. This frame is not over now.
safely out of that snooker.
Good effort, unlucky.
Two. Five.
So a very eventful frame. Trump missed a simple black very
Ronnie
early
O'Sullivan,
on.
5 on the frame.
O'Sullivan made a fighting 53 break and has gone on to take the frame and level the match at 4-all. Had to swerve slightly to get to the edge of the red, and that's why catching it just a fraction too thin, the cue ball has run on and left this long pot for Trump.
One.
Oh, that's a great effort. And that right-hand red goes, a terrific shot.
8. Nine. $11.
Terrific cue power without any enormous effort.
12. $17. 18. 25. 26. 27.
He's going to need the black in play. Winning the frame with only the blue of the high
33.
value colours on is going to be very difficult.
$38. 39. 44. 45. 50.
And it certainly helped when he got the pink
51.
out into open play when he went into the bunch. Good and promising break, the way that he's made these. Extremely dangerous player.
57. 58.
O'Sullivan is not expecting Trump to break down before he's clinched the frame, but he's ready if he does.
63. 64.
It's already snookers needed.
$70. 71.
Very good to see him playing well again on either side of Christmas. Had that success in the European Masters. Here he is playing
77.
very well again. Seems to play well up here in
78.
Sandidno. Lifted trophies here before, including this one last year.
84. 85.
It's great to see Trump's talent blossom into full flower. When he's at his best, as he is tonight, I think,
91.
he's really something else.
92.
So quick, so deadly in his potting, so inventive in his shot selections.
'96. 98. 101.
Twinned with the break of 109, which brought him to 3 all.
105. 110. 116. 123.
A sublime total clearance of 123 puts Judd Trump 1 up with 2 to play. He leads Ronnie O'Sullivan by 5 frames to 4.
They'll take it on. Very thin snick. Oh, not that thin. He missed it altogether on the way up. Nice disappearing shot of sorts.
Ronnie
Red hand
O'Sullivan
cue
four.
ball in. And Ronnie looks to be going on the attack here. Oh, great shot. Very good gap that he found. He refuses to rein himself in. He feels that if he's going to win this match, he's going to do it by matching Judd Trump in every department, I think.
I think O'Sullivan says to himself, what is the right shot? And regardless of the circumstances, he will play it. He won't back off.
That was a really good shot on the brown to finish there. He struggled with his cue ball control, but that was a wonderful positional shot. It was quite straight on the brown. And that is perfect once again. Well, we'll know a lot more about the
13.
outcome of this frame after this shot. He
14.
had the wrong side on it. Expected the cue ball to fizz up the table there with right hand screw reverse side, but it didn't.
Ronnie O'Sullivan. 14.
No, he had left hand side on it, checked it back into the middle of the table towards the bunch.
Pretty good weight on it. And this could be a very thin edge of a red here. Good comeback. Well, this is a long time for Ronnie O'Sullivan to look at a shot.
So after 1:50, he made his mind up. He went for the pot.
Yeah, not the worst outcome, but there is a red. He might be able to pot. Cue ball up behind the yellow. It's actually a very good shot.
Because the black is the end ball to the left. With the half ball contact, just managed to avoid clipping the black.
Yes, but he's left it. And all the good pots he's made in this match, and he misses one of those. I'm sure the neutral watching this doesn't want it to end, so Sullivan winning this frame and taking it to a decider would be just what the doctor ordered.
It really was a bad miss, though, from Trump. It is
7.
latest visits to the table.
Eight.
I don't think O'Sullivan has ever relished a battle more than he does these days. He's always been a great player, and he's become an even greater competitor.
14. 15.
Yeah, it's just chipping away in this break, but now that he's freed the pink spot, he could easily win the frame here. It's been hard work.
21.
A lot of thought has gone into this break, like so many tonight actually.
22.
It's not been plain sailing. Hit that well.
28. 29. $36. 41. 42.
By potting the pink, O'Sullivan has left
48.
Trump needing 2 snookers to tie, so it's therefore not so terrible.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 48.
He's lost position.
Frame conceded. Frame Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Trump concedes, in fact. It's 5-all. It's going to be all on the 11th frame.
11th final frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Yes, could go for that without any fear of cannoning another ball.
So advantage Trump.
Just Trump, 1.
The pack is tightly bunched. The chances are that O'Sullivan won't leave anything from that escape.
Oh, I think he has, and the problem was, Clive, the black was there, wasn't it? So he couldn't just drop into the main area of the bunch. And now he's left a red, albeit getting onto a colour's not easy. Well, this could be a really good shot.
1.
If he goes for the black here, he spreads the reds all over the table. Brilliant.
Black on spot. Lots of potable reds.
No.
Match winning chance for Trump.
Well, that's not a good shot.
Yeah.
See it again. I don't know. The cue ball just didn't come back as he thought, and he's now got a really difficult shot of this red. He's not guaranteed to get onto a colour, and the pot is not hanging over the pocket either. So, see this slight worry coming. Would you believe it?
16.
One problem led to another there, Clive.
Well, it did. Trump couldn't have asked for a better match-winning chance than that. It went wrong very quickly.
Well, this is a real test of O'Sullivan's cueing. put a slight angle on this to get in behind the black. To play it into the same pocket. Oh yes, delightful. It was a test. He passed with flying colours.
Great cueing, great nerve.
Yes, he probably felt a few shots ago that he might not leave that seat other than to shake hands with Judd Trump, because it was a golden chance. Quite amazing he broke down as early as he did, in the way that he did.
Trump also missed a golden chance early in the penultimate frame.
Nine.
Once again, Ronnie O'Sullivan's cue ball control is not as it usually is.
$16. $17.
Well, he couldn't ask for a better chance than this, and it was all because he cued in a beautiful long red.
22. 23.
Check of the
30.
scores, plenty more needed. That develops other reds, those two reds close together. At the
31.
moment are just about out of play, but right now getting 40 or 50 would seem like an awful lot. Context of a match like this, you get to a decider, 50 breaks like a century break at times.
37. 38.
Yes, and that's where he's at with this shot, because he's very straight on the black. And instead of playing on the other two reds, it's all about the percentages, I suppose.
45.
Only 32 in front with all 67 available, so not home by any means.
46.
If you played the blue, the pot's easier, but position is quite difficult. So if he plays the pink, it's the biggest shot of the match so far. Played it. He didn't just roll it in, he played it with authority. It's a tremendous shot.
52.
There's nothing wrong with O'Sullivan's bottle under pressure.
53. 59. 60.
There have been 3 centuries, 2 by Trump, 1 by O'Sullivan. Great break making, great shot making.
67.
The most subtle of tactical play at times. High drama.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 67.
Trump will know that he's had match-winning chances, one in the penultimate frame at the start of it. I think the balls were well spread, and also early in this frame. There's no room round it, so it'll be amazing if O'Sullivan concedes any penalty points here. Trump fights on, but
What?
I think we can only say of him, tell me how long the train's been gone.
Eight. Trump 8.
46 the difference, only 35 remaining. And it needs to be a very good snooker. O'Sullivan is the current people's favourite. Maybe that status will pass to Trump. I don't think O'Sullivan would mind if it did, but for the moment, O'Sullivan remains the man. Trump must be awfully disappointed.
What?
It did look this week that he'd regained top form after a rocky patch,
Ronnie O'Sullivan won.
but he hasn't been able to turn it into a win he desperately wanted. Ronnie O'Sullivan beats Judd Trump by 6 frames to 5, and he goes through to Sunday's final.